Picture this. It's a crisp Friday night, my first night off in what feels like forever. I'm a projectionist at a big multiplex theater downtown. With the neon signs, I'm outside, and the smell of buttery popcorn hangs heavy in the air. I love my job, don't get me wrong. There's something magical about threading film through a projector, watching stories come to life on a massive screen. But it's grueling. Long hours, late nights, and dealing with customers who think they own the place. So tonight, I'm ready to let loose. My buddies and I have plans to hit the bars, maybe catch a band, to soak in the freedom of a night that's all mine. Or so I thought. My friends have other ideas. We're at our usual spot, a dive bar with sticky floors and a jukebox stuck on 80s hair metal. I'm nursing a soda, laughing with my buddy Jake, when he drops the bomb. "Let's catch a movie first," he says, grinning like he's just cracked the code to a perfect night. The others chime in, all nods and excitement. At your theater, man, free tickets, right? My stomach twists. I spend my life in that theater, tweaking projectors, cleaning up spilled soda, dodging complaints. The last thing I want is to go back on my night off. I try to push back, suggest a dive bar with cheap wings instead, but they're relentless. "Come on, it'll be fun," my friend Mike says, clapping me on the shoulder. They take a vote, and I lose 4-1. It gets worse. They pick the blockbuster of the season, a movie that's been playing for months. I know every scene, every line, every swell of the soundtrack. I've watched it so many times I could recite it in my sleep. My heart sinks as we pile into Jake's beat-up sedan and head to the theater. I'm already dreading the next 2 hours, stuck in a seat, watching a film I could narrate blindfolded. But I force a smile. These are my friends, my crew. I'll get them in. We'll laugh it off. And then we'll hit the bars. That's the plan. We pull up to the theater. It's neon marquee, glowing against the night sky. The lobby's buzzing, packed with couples on dates, kids clutching candy, and groups of friends hyped for the show. I flash my employee badge at the ticket booth, waving my buddies through with a nod to the usher. We grab seats near the back, prime spots for sneaking out early if I can convince them. The lights dim, the previews roll, and for a moment, I think maybe this won't be so bad. The air's cool, the screen flickers to life, and I lean back, trying to relax. Then I hear them, a group of women, maybe 6 of them, sitting a few rows ahead. They're loud, not just talking, shouting, giggling like they're at a party, not a packed theater. One of them, let's call her Karen, has this laugh that slices through the opening credits like a knife. It's high-pitched, relentless, echoing over the dialogue. Another one's narrating the movie to her friend, like she's hosting a podcast. "Oh, this part's so good," she squeals, loud enough for everyone to hear. "Wait, he's gonna die." My fists clench in my lap. My jaw tightens so hard my teeth ache. This is my night off, my one chance to unwind, and these people are ruining it. It's not just me. Other moviegoers are fed up too. A guy a few seats down hisses, "Sure." A woman in front of them turns, her eyes narrowed, her lips pressed tight. But Karen's group just laughs louder, feeding off the attention. Karen tosses her hair, her earrings glinting under the screen's glow, and says, "Relax, it's just a movie." My blood boils. I can feel it, this hot, prickly anger crawling up my spine. I work my tail off to make sure people can enjoy these films. I check the projectors, balance the sound, make sure every frame is perfect. And these women are treating this place like their personal living room. I try to focus on the screen, but every cackle from Karen's group feels like a slap. My buddy Jake leans over, his voice low. "Dude, are they always like this?" I shake my head, muttering, "Only the worst ones." My other friend, Sarah, rolls her eyes. "They're gonna ruin the whole movie." She's right. The noise doesn't stop. Karen's passing popcorn to her friends, the bag crinkling like gunfire. Another one scrolling on her phone, the screen's glow lighting up her face. They're not just annoying, they're disrespectful. To me, to my friends, to everyone in this theater who paid to be here. I glance at the exit, hoping an usher will step in, but it's a busy Friday night and the staff stretched thin. My co-worker, Lisa, is probably stuck at the concession stand, drowning in orders for nachos and slushies. No one's coming to save us. I lean back, my mind racing. This isn't just about a ruined movie anymore. It's about people who think they can do whatever they want, consequences be damned. People who think they're untouchable. My chest tightens, and I feel this spark inside me, this tiny flicker of defiance. I'm not just a tired projectionist. I'm someone who knows this movie inside and out, and I'm not letting them win. I lean over to Mike, my voice barely a whisper. I'm gonna mess with them. His eyes light up, a grin spreading across his face. What's the plan, man? I don't answer. I just stand, my heart pounding with a mix of nerves and adrenaline, and move to a seat right behind Karen's group. My friends watch, barely holding their laughter as I settle in. I'm close enough to smell Karen's overpowering perfume, a sickly sweet cloud that makes my nose twitch. The movie's a quiet scene now, the hero creeping through a dark alley, the music low and tense. I lean forward, my voice soft but clear, and whisper the next line right before it plays. You can't hide forever. Karen's group freezes. Then they giggle like it's a game. Karen turns slightly, her eyes narrowing, but I keep my face blank, staring at the screen like I'm just another moviegoer. The next scene's a big plot twist, and I can't resist. Oh, here's where they find a body. I murmur, just loud enough for them to hear. The screen lights up with a gruesome reveal, and one of Karen's friends gasps, "Wait, how'd he know that?" I don't react. I just keep going, whispering every line, predicting every turn of the plot. The cops are on it, I say, right before the big betrayal. She's gonna run now, I add, as the heroine bolts across the screen. At first, they think it's funny. Karen lets out that grating laugh and says, "Okay, weirdo, you must have seen this a million times." Her friends chuckle, but there's an edge to it now. They're starting to squirm. My friends are loving it. Stifling laughter behind me. Jake gives me a nod, like I'm some kind of mastermind. I keep it up, my voice calm but relentless. The cars explode in 3, 2, 1. The screen erupts in flames and their jaws drop. I can feel their irritation growing, like a storm brewing. They're shifting in their seats, muttering to each other, shooting me dirty looks. After about 10 minutes, the mood shifts. They're not laughing anymore. Karen's friend, the one with the phone, snaps, "Can you stop?" I tilt my head, playing innocent. "Oh, I'm sorry. I'll stop if you guys do." The theater's quiet now, all eyes on us. Karen scoffs, her voice dripping with disdain. Whatever, loser. That word hits me like a punch. Loser. It's not just an insult. It's every time I felt small, every time someone's looked down on me. I think about the late nights at the theater, the customers who yell at me for things I can't control, the times I've bitten my tongue to keep this job. Not tonight. I crank it up. Every dramatic moment, every twist, I spoil with glee. He's the villain. I whisper. She's not really dead. Their groans get louder, their whispers angrier. Karen's friend hisses, "This guy's ruining the movie." I want to laugh. Me? Ruining the movie? They've been doing that since the opening credits. My friends are practically shaking with silent laughter, giving me thumbs ups from their seats. The theater's alive with tension now, like everyone's waiting to see what happens next. But there's more at stake than just this moment. See, earlier that day, I'd had a run-in with my co-worker Lisa. She's been gunning for a promotion to assistant manager, and she's not above throwing me under the bus to get it. That morning, she'd accidentally told our boss I'd let a few friends in for free last month. It wasn't a big deal. Everyone does it. But the way she smirked when she said it, like she was scoring points, stuck with me. If she caught wind of this stunt, she'd run straight to the boss. I could lose my job. But right now, with Karen's group glaring at me, I don't care. This is about taking back control. The movie hits a low, and I decide to push it further. I start narrating the background details, the ones only someone who's seen this film 100 times would notice. See that guy in a red shirt? He's gonna trip in the next scene. Sure enough, he does. Karen whips around, her face red. "Can you shut up?" She snaps, loud enough to make the people around us gasp. Her friends shush her, their faces flushed. The irony's almost too perfect. The same group that's been disrupting everyone is now getting dirty looks from the crowd. I lean back, a grin spreading across my face. But I'm not done. The movie's building to its big climax, the moment where the hero confronts the villain. The theater's dead silent, everyone on edge. I lean forward one last time, my voice barely a whisper. Bet you didn't see this coming. Before they can react, I recite the villain's entire monologue, word for word, right before it plays out on screen. The words flow out of me, smooth and sharp, like I'm the one delivering the final blow. Karen explodes. "Are you kidding me?" she shouts, her voice echoing through the theater. Heads turn. Popcorn pauses midair. Her friends grab her arms, whispering furiously for her to be quiet. The woman who shushed them earlier smirks, and I catch a few people clapping softly. Karen sinks into her seat, muttering under her breath, her face a mix of fury and embarrassment. Her friends don't make another sound. The rest of the movie plays out in blissful silence. I've won. I've turned their night upside down, just like they tried to do to mine. My heart feels light, like a weight's been lifted. I glance at my friends, who are practically crying with laughter, mouthing "You're a legend" from their seats. I lean back, watching the final scenes with satisfaction I haven't felt in months. This wasn't just about a movie. It was about standing up to people who think they can walk all over everyone else. People like Karen, who laugh off shushes and act like the world revolves around them. For once, I was the one calling the shots. As the credits roll, I catch Lisa's eye from the aisle. She's working the late shift, her arms crossed, watching me like a hawk. I know she heard Karen's outburst. I know she saw me move seats. My stomach twists for a second. What if she rats me out? But then I see her smirk, just a flicker, before she turns away. Maybe she's impressed. Or maybe she's plotting. Either way, I don't care. Tonight, I took back my night off. I showed Karen's group that their actions have consequences. We file out of theater, my friends still buzzing with laughter. Jake slaps my back, saying, "Man, that was epic. You're like the Robin Hood of movie theaters." Sarah's already retelling the story, exaggerating my lines like I'm some kind of superhero. We hit the bars after, and the night feels electric, like I reclaimed something bigger than just a movie. The drinks taste better, the music hits harder, and for the first time in a long time, I feel unstoppable. Looking back, I know it was petty. I could have ignored them, gotten an usher, or just let it go. But sometimes when someone pushes you too far, you have to push back. Those women thought they could ruin everyone's night and get away with it. They thought no one would dare challenge them. But they didn't count on me, a guy who knows every line of that movie and wasn't afraid to use it. That night, I didn't just get revenge. I got justice. And let me tell you, it felt so good. So what about you? Have you ever had a moment where you turned the tables on someone who deserved it? Drop it in the comments. I'm reading every single one. If this story gave you that sweet satisfaction of justice served, smash that like button and share it with a friend who'd love it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a story like this. And tell me, what's the pettiest thing you've ever done to get even? Let's keep this revenge party going. See you in the next one.